welcome to another episode on Coded Daily. I'm your host, Faramade, and with me I have
Giwa Bayode Timisokwe.
And
I am Irene Ebube Umawise.
Okay, today on the show we're going to be talking about people with disabilities, the lives they lead, and how the society sees them. You don't want to miss this. Bio, we know people who live with disabilities are people who the world sees as not as good as other people. There are people who people see as these people have problems, so why should they have problems? Why do they have problems? Why are they different from other people? So what do you think about this?
I believe people with disabilities are, neglected.
Okay.
People that some people say are not up to being human.
So standard of humanity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, people don't understand these people. People born with disabilities or people who have disabilities, most people don't understand them, what they go through, what they have been through.
Okay.
So, for you not to understand, you cannot relate with that person.
Okay.
Do you understand me? So, I think people generally should learn to understand them, learn from them, observe them.
Okay, so you're saying people should have empathy.
Exactly.
For these people.
That's the word. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Irene, what do you think?
Well, for me, I feel like what he said is actually okay, but I feel like people always forget that not everyone has the, should I say, opportunity to have the perfect life. And I'm talking about like physically and internally, what's happening with your organs and everything.
Okay.
To an extent, I relate with people that have disabilities because of my eyes,
Okay.
right? The fact that I'm wearing glasses on this show, you know that, okay, Auntie cannot see clearly, do you get? But over time, I have like been like at the receiving end of some
Kind of stigmatization?
yeah, kind of
Okay.
stigmatization because of my eyes. So in a way, I relate with people that have disabilities. And for people that have like complex disabilities, like you have an issue with your heart, or you are SS or SC, sickle cell, or you don't have limbs, you don't have legs or something, I feel like at some point in their life, or right now, some people would be depressed.
Okay.
Like, you'll be wondering why you were created like this, if you were born that way, or why it happened to you, something like that could happen to you. So I feel like at a point in their life, they would have this stage, like this depressed, this sad
When
stage,
they begin to ask
when
questions.
they begin to ask questions like, why am I like this, and why me,
Yeah.
why did this happen to me? So yeah, I think that's my own view about that.
Okay, so what do we think is the cause of these things? We know some people are born this way, and we know, of course, some people have to live this way because of something that must have happened to them. It could be an accident or an injury or something, just something must have happened to them. So the people who are born this way, what do you think is the cause? Maybe with their mother or during their birth or
Childbirth.
something, childbirth. What do you think could have caused these disabilities?
There are so many causes, so many
Okay.
reasons why these things happen. For some people who are born with disabilities,
Okay.
it happened while the mothers were pregnant. Probably the wrong medication,
Yeah.
taking the wrong injection, or way too much caused the deformity of the child.
Sometimes drinking too causes, I think, and drinking and
When
alcohol.
the mother is pregnant
yeah.
and drinks alcohol, exactly. So most times it comes from the mother, when she's pregnant, she doesn't take care of the pregnancy, and
Very well.
other times it can be genetic.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, that's true.
Father, mother, a hidden
Yeah.
traits in the gene that she carried or he
Like
carried,
SS.
SS gene, and just happens for that. This has to be for the child. It's not more just carrying it. It's now,
Yeah.
it's not
Oh,
showing itself.
showing.
So sometimes it's just like that.
Okay, Irene, before I come to you, we know some people, we've always heard that when people of the same family, what we know as incest, when people of the same family come together to have kids, these kids will have some sort of deformity or a disability or
Yeah.
something. Can we also say that is one accurate cause of these disabilities?
Yes. I don't know too much about the scientific part of it, but I know that there is a study or there must have been studies around the fact that if you marry someone around your family with your gene, there might be a certain limitation. So that's why people are advised to marry outside.
Okay.
Now I heard one. I don't know if it's true, so it's not a fact yet. I'm not sure about it, but it's a saying. So I've heard it before. Someone said if you get married to your brother or your sister, the child will have Down syndrome.
Okay.
Something will be wrong with their brain, or they'll just have something different.
Okay.
There'll be a defect. So that's like one thing I know, or the studies around that particular fact. Incest is something that I'm not really comfortable about.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it's just really weird to me anyways.
But Irene, I disagree a little bit.
Okay.
Because the Chinese, Japanese.
Sorry, I'd like to break here at this point because we have to go on a short break now. When we get back, we'll finish this issue. Don't go nowhere. Still the Coded Daily Show. Welcome back, guys. It's still a Coded Daily Show, and we're still on this issue. So, Bayo, before we left off on the break, you were saying something.
Yes. Irene mentioned something about brother and sister getting married and giving birth to children, and then children have Down syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Could have.
Yeah.
Down syndrome,
Probably, yeah.
I noticed that in China, Japan, Korea, they all look alike. Their faces.
To a certain extent.
Yes, so it all originates from getting married to each other, like
Okay.
brothers and sisters getting married, cousins, family. So it's still being practiced now. I know that.
Yes, it's
And the
still
fact that it
practiced.
is still being practiced does not negate the fact that
It's-
there are
issues that spring up from it.
Yes, that spring up from that
Action.
union or that
Yes.
incest.
But no scientific proof to back this up, right?
No, I wouldn't say there are studies about
Okay.
this fact, but I don't know if it's true to an
Okay.
extent.
Okay, let's leave it like that for now.
Okay, so now we'll go to how the management. How do you think these people manage the stigma and manage even their lives in totality?
Okay, I'm going to start with the stigma. I made mention of the fact that, of course, I'm half blind. Okay, I can see, but I'm half blind, guys. And over time, I was named I was called different names, from being rude and snobby to Ojugo, the popular Yoruba saying for bottled eyes, or people who use glasses. So people think these things don't hurt, but they do.
You know, people just feel like they're joking.
Yes, they are joking. And why would you joke about such a sensitive thing as the eyes? My father used to say that your eye is the light of your body. Like if you are blind, then you are going to miss out on so many things. Yes. Now the fact that I'm not blind, I'm half blind, right? Is also I'm still limited to some things. I have to wear this bottle over my face every single day, or my contact lenses. Now they call me you are rude because I didn't see them and I didn't greet them.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a different angle.
That's a different
See,
angle.
that's people being judgmental.
Exactly. And they have no idea what I am going through or what is happening. I can't see you if I'm not with my glasses. I can't cross the road if I'm not with my glasses.
You really have
Yes, I'm really half
I
blind.
didn't mean to.
Now imagine I can handle mine with my glasses,
Okay.
right? But imagine someone who can't.
Can't.
Imagine someone who can't walk. Imagine someone who can't talk. The dumb people. How do you think they feel when they are pointed at? Oh, look at that! That guy can't talk. That lady can't walk. Look at the way she's walking. Or you see someone with the calipers, that thing that allows people with shorter legs to walk properly. Oh, look at her! And people start to add, when will she get married? Especially for the females. When will she get married? I have a lot of things to say about
who will marry her?
Who will marry him
Yeah.
or who will marry her. Do you, there was a wedding that on Instagram one time, and the man was crippled. He was sitting down in a wheelchair, and he got married to this beautiful lady. But they were not happy about the fact that he got married. They were judgmental that this woman married you for your money.
Really?
That's another angle. There are so many angles to these things. Why won't people leave disabled people alone? Why do you have to place a comment? Why do you have to say something? Now, how to manage this thing? Over time, I just got to understand people will be people. You can't hate on everyone or get angry at everyone that talks about something you're passing through, because they honestly have no idea. If you don't tell me what you're going through, I would not know. So I can even make a joke at you and it will hurt you, but I wouldn't know. So I learned over time to forgive them. Even before,
these people do not really know that these things hurt.
Yes, they
just
don't.
see it as they being human.
Exactly. So you have to make it, because your anger is not hurting them.
Okay. Yes.
Except
yes.
if you're a psychopath now and you want to
Or
do
except
something
you speak out.
or except you speak out.
Yeah.
Your anger is not hurting them. You are the one being angry. And I think there's a scientific discovery that anger hurts your liver or something. I don't know how true that is, but you have to learn how to control these feelings. They are yours. And these guys don't know what they are doing.
Yeah.
So you have to learn on your part. That's like an emotional intelligence now, to forgive this thing. Now, managing the fact that you are disabled, there are other things to do to keep your mind off the fact that you're disabled. There are other people there are people who are disabled doing great things. Look at Nick, for example.
That guy, he actually does a lot.
Yes, he does.
He walks, he rides, he swims, he drives.
Exactly.
He has kids.
And I must say that technology has made it very easy. No, I would say very easy, but to an extent.
Okay.
To assist these people. There's something called the Braille book or something where blind people can read and spell and do all of that. There are other adoptions of computers where people who have issues with seeing or typing can actually type and communicate. Okay. So their technology is improving, and these people have the ability, like what am I about to say? Like they have the means to get this technology. So I feel like, and there are other things to do. You can sing, you can dance. I follow a group, I think I can mention this here. I follow a group of disabled people where the lady who heads them, she teaches them how to walk properly, how to cross the road, how to cook, how to make beads, like beads, accessories. And these guys are blind, some are lame, some can talk, some exceptional things. So there are other ways to manage your disability than feeling sorry for yourself.
Okay, thank you very much.
I feel like I spoke a lot.
You did.
Come by, please.
I already mentioned mental way to handle this thing. I'm going to go a little bit scientific, right?
Okay.
So when you're disabled, probably you lose an arm, leg. There are medical ways to go about it. Technology has provided us with prosthetics, and artificial arms and legs, so it help you. Yeah. But the thing is, these things don't come cheap.
Yeah.
They don't come cheap, right? You mentioned Nick.
Yeah.
Nick had a lot of support from the community, from society, helped him.
And even where he is was a great advantage.
Yeah.
So let's come down to our country, Nigeria now.
Okay, yes.
Seeing these people, we don't want to relate with them by ourselves.
Okay.
We don't want to be seen associated with them. Like, what can you do with that blind guy? I want to help him out. You here? Are you born now?
Exactly.
It's your business. Okay. So the thing is this: we need to be as society first, back them up, and society start with us and also our government. So these prosthetics now are not cheap. They're not easy to come by. Yeah. So imagine someone that needs an artificial limb, a leg. How much do you think it's going to be?
Or a wheelchair. I recently heard that the wheelchair price increased one time like that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So all these things are very bad. If the government can provide, not for everybody, but people that help
or subsidize the prices and all
go a
that.
long way, because in Nigeria things are not.
Now, we would want to quickly run on the government. What do you think the government should do to help these people in their states of disabilities? Because we understand that the country Nigeria is not somewhere where they have everything easy. Even people who have everything don't find it easy.
Exactly.
Let alone people who
have
disabilities. So what do you think the government should do to help these people?
Okay, first of all, educate them.
Exactly.
Find a means to educate them.
Okay.
There is no disabled person who can't be educated. Let's start, because I studied history education and I know what I'm talking about. There was a time I did a course on how to educate disabled people. people who have limitations. We don't even call them disabled people.
Yeah.
We just call them people with special needs. Special needs. Now, every particular disability, there's a way to teach them or that class, that group. Now, get a hold of these people and get someone who would. There are people around doing small things, but the government is not seeing them.
Okay.
Nobody's getting noticing them. Exactly. Get a hold of these people to teach them. Let them get educated.
So they know, they know what they want to do.
Show them opportunities.
Thank you very much, Irene. Our time will not allow us to take so much of what you want to. I know you have a lot of.
I do.
Okay, before we run off, please give us your
the government just needs to step in, like she said, educate
them.
the people and the masses, us,
Yes.
to see these people as part of our community, our society, not defects or defaults that should be there. Exactly. If we can embrace them,
Then
the citizens, other people will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been an awesome conversation.
Thank you.
Okay, so people, we have heard. Please let us take these people as ours. Let us see them as people who can actually do so much, because with the right procedures and the right support, they really can. It's a Colette Daily Show, and I'm your host, Faramadi. So we'll come your way next time. Keep watching.